is a big anti-bolo, by the way. I should probably preface this entire video by saying this is the anti-bolo. Anti-bolo, do not be on the lookout for this. Do not sell it. As a matter of fact, I think I'm gonna pull down all of my listings because I'm so sick and tired of this issue. Hi everyone, it's Lindey. Welcome back to my channel. Today we're doing another What Sold on eBay video for the month of August 2020. If you are new here, hello, my name is Lindey. I work from home selling online. I primarily sell on eBay. Every month I like to document on my YouTube channel how my sales are doing, as well as share information that I may have learned with all of you and some particular items that sold, and kind of give you an idea of the kind of profits that I get on these items. And if that kind of information interests you, please do subscribe. And if you've been here before, please make sure to like this video. That lets me know that you like this kind of content, and it also helps out with the YouTube algorithm. So every time you hit that thumbs up, I greatly appreciate it. So in my last sold video, my sales were really low, like the lowest that my sales have been in well over a year. And I'm happy to report that in the month of August, my sales are back up. I have still not been listing as much as usual because I did just recently move to a new house. That's part of the reason why I suspected my sales were so low for the month of July, because I kind of shut my store down in a sense so that I could spend a couple of weeks moving. And then over the month of August, I did spend a good chunk of time, getting things in order. I had to completely set up my workspace in the basement. I had to set up all of my shelving units, get all of my inventory put away. I'm still working on getting my office together. I'm trying to get into some sort of normalcy with my business. And I did start listing again in August, which is why my numbers went back up. I say time and time again, you can't sell stuff if it's not listed, and just the act of listing tends to get more visibility on your items, which means you start selling more. So not only was I selling things that were newly listed during the month of August, but I was also starting to sell things that had been sitting for a while, because listing new items is a form of activity which gets some traffic back to your older items. So that is definitely something I always like to stress to you guys, that just because you're listing new items doesn't mean you're only going to sell your new items. You will actually start selling old items just by the act of listing alone. My sales are still not back to where they were, but I suspect that they'll get there very, very soon. Next week, school starts back up again, which means I will have more time to list, which means I can hopefully get my numbers back to where they were this spring. I had $8,000 months, $10,000 months. It was fantastic, and I really want to get back there, but I can't get back there until I can start listing again. Okay, so enough babbling. Let's take a look at sales, costs, all of that stuff for the month of August. All right, for that, we are going to go into my computer. All right, so this is the sales report that eBay provides to us. We have here in the performance tab under the sales sub tab. This is where you can see your sales, your selling costs, all of that stuff. So you can see here for the month of August 1st to August 31st, my sales went up to $5,700.61. That is up 75.2%, up 75%. Very, very good, but it's still not where it was, so I'm hoping to increase it even more for the month of September, so stay tuned to see if I can pull that off. Out of that total amount, $282.24 was collected for taxes and government fees by eBay on my behalf. I had a total of $2,314.12 in selling costs, which was 40.6% of this total, which means that my net sales were $3,104.25, which is up 77.9% versus the month of July. But still, we cannot stop there, because I did not make or pay myself $3,104.25 for the month of August. This is something else that I always like to bring up in these sold videos, is you have to be really careful when you are looking at numbers like this or hearing about numbers like this, because just because someone says I sold $5,000 doesn't mean that they paid themselves $5,000. I did an entire video where I talk about how much I choose to pay myself and why. I'll link that up here if you missed it. But $3,104.25 sounds really good. However, That does not take into consideration cost of goods sold or supply costs. Yes, that is the total amount after shipping, platform fees, and all of that, but that number still does not take into consideration how much money I spent on inventory and how much money I spent on supplies. So here are the real numbers. I had $5,700.61 in sales, and then I also had to take out shipping and platform fees, which left me with a net sales total of $3,104.25, but then I also spent a total of $994.23 on cost of goods and supplies, which means that my true profit off of the $5,700 in sales was $2,110.02. But again, I am choosing not to pay myself 100% of the profits because I am still in a growing stage with my eBay business. So I did not pay myself $2,110. Instead, I only paid myself $931.20, which is 30% of my net sales total, which means that I am putting back an additional $1,178 into my business for more inventory and supplies. That was a lot of numbers getting thrown at you. Did it keep up? Give me a thumbs up if you kept up. So now let's look at selling costs and what was all involved here that made up the 40.6%. Again, I will say 40.6% is a little high. Usually my selling costs are around 39%, so it is about a point high. Usually when that happens for me, it has to do with shipping labels. Shipping labels can really eat into that percentage if you're shipping a lot of heavy items because you're paying more for shipping labels. And you can see here that shipping labels was actually 62.9% of that total selling cost. So I probably just spent a little bit more in shipping labels because I was shipping heavier items. But still, it's only up, it's not even up a full percent from July. And so that actually tells me that I'm kind of right where I need to be because it's not even a full percent higher than July. And July, I did significantly less in sales. So my selling cost percentage overall is still fine, even though it's a little higher than I'd like to see it. And then if we expand this box here, we could take a look at what this $803 I paid for eBay fees were. That included insertion fees, final value fees, subscription fees, and then of course they give you all the fee credits and stuff. So I do pay a lot of money in insertion fees. A lot of people ask me about this. I do end up paying a lot of money in insertion fees. And I do suspect that here in the next couple of months, I will be upgrading to an anchor store, not because I have 10,000 items available for sale, but because I do utilize the out of stock option in my eBay store, which means that all of my listings, even after they have sold, still remain active in my eBay store in the event that I get more supply and I can replenish stock. That way I don't need to recreate or relist the item over again. So I do have a video where I talk about the out of stock option. I'll link that up here in case you missed it. I go into a lot of detail about what the out of stock option is, why you might want to take advantage of it. I personally don't mind paying for insertion fees. That way I can get the benefits of having the out of stock option turned on. But I am very quickly reaching the point where it's going to make financial sense to just upgrade to an anchor store versus paying hundreds of dollars a month in insertion fees. And when I reach that point, I am going to upgrade to an anchor store. But right now I am spending about $130 a month on insertion fees alone. Now we've reached the time where we're going to dive into my paid and shipped orders page. That way I can show you guys an overview of the items that sold for me over the course of the month. But before I do that, I did want to thank the sponsor of today's video. A frequent question that I get on these kind of videos is, where can I find the merchandise to resell online for profit? There are many ways to find merchandise for resale. My preferred method is by sourcing liquidation. And when it comes to liquidation companies, a lot are hit and miss, but I find that Wholesale Ninjas is one of the most consistent companies that I have ever sourced with. If you guys have watched my channel before, you know that I love to source and sell health and beauty products, and a lot of times companies out there will be really hit and miss with that kind of merchandise. They'll either be out of stock or they're not consistent with their quality control. And in my experience with Wholesale Ninjas, they are always super consistent in every single way. They always have health and beauty lots available. Their quality control is always the same. And in those ways, they are very dependable when it comes to sourcing merchandise for my online store. Recently, a lot of companies started raising their prices with the pandemic. I think it's because they know that there is a big demand out there for merchandise to be sold online. And a lot of these companies have been raising their prices because of that demand. And Wholesale Ninjas is one of the only ones that I have seen hold their prices steady. They have various lots of general merchandise, cosmetics, personal care. You guys know the personal care is my absolute favorite. I have lots of unboxings on my channel of those. They even offer palettes, and something that I think is really one of a kind to them is they actually have a palette breakdown service, which means that you can buy a palette from them, and for a $180 fee, they will actually break the palette down for you and ship it into smaller, more manageable boxes versus having to pay for freight. And if you've paid for freight before, you know that that can get expensive. So only $180 to have a palette broken down and shipped to you versus having to coordinate a truck delivery with a lift gate, pallet jack, all that jazz, makes it for an opportunity for any seller that has been wanting to get into buying pallets and hasn't been able to because they don't have the ability to have a pallet delivered. It really opens up a lot of doors for a lot of sellers, and I truly appreciate that about Wholesale Ninjas. You could buy a single box, you could buy an entire truckload. Wholesale Ninjas is there to accommodate any level seller. I do have a coupon code down in the video description that gets you 15% off of various kinds of merchandise, but I do need to make sure that you know that those coupon codes expire at the end of September. So if you've been waiting to use those coupon codes, this is gonna be your last month to do that. All right, so now let's take a look at some of the items that sold for me over the month of August, and thank you again, Wholesale Ninjas, for sponsoring this video. So right off the bat, we've got some facial toner. It looks like one of my subscribers shopped my store. Thank you so much for your support. Looks like she bought 2 of the Thayer's alcohol-free witch hazel facial toners, bought 1 rose petal and 1 coconut water for a total of $29.23. And then you guys might recognize this Curel from one of my most recent unboxing videos. I had gotten an entire pallet containing 48 boxes, and in it was a ton of these fragrance-free Curel body lotions. I sold a 3-pack for $29.34. Here's another Thayer's facial toner. This one was just a single for $14.14. Olay Regenerist Retinol 24 Night Moisturizer sold for $21.74. 2-pack of Mucinex Sinus Max sold for $10.34. We are getting into cold season, so be definitely keeping your eyes open for over-the-counter. Anything like cold medicines, flu remedies, all of that sell really, really well in the upcoming months. But, you know, that's probably a given, but I still felt the need to say something. MAC Studio Finish Concealer Duo sold on Best Offer for $15. Someone bought not 1, but 2 of these Olay Total Effect 7-in-1 Tone Correcting Night Moisturizers. Bought 2 of them for a total of $37.78. And you can see here, I still have 45 left. That's right, 45 of them. I have to tell you, I love multiple quantity listings because I can just list it one time and now they can just sell and bring me profit over and over and over again. So I've been consistently selling these D drops, the liquid vitamin D3. I've been selling them consistently like 1 to 2 a week since the springtime. I am now out of stock on this 2000, I have a 1000 volume and then a 2000 strength. It's like a strength, I guess. So I'm completely out of the 2000 now. I do still have some of the 1000 left, but I've been consistently selling them, and pretty sure it's because there has been links with recovery from COVID or building up a resistance to COVID because of vitamin D3 or vitamin D of any kind. So I'm now sold out of those. Oh, this one was a really interesting one. So I sold gum. I sold gum. I feel like I'm back in 2016. So that's actually one of the first things I started talking about when I first began putting up videos on YouTube back in 2016. I was selling a lot of grocery items on eBay, and look, it feels like 2016 all over again. So in an Amazon liquidation order, I got some Trident Splash gum. It's the peppermint swirl. I sold a lot of 3, I guess they're considered master case packs. Each pack had 10 boxes of gum in it, so a total of 30 boxes. They sold for $28.88. This price here is incorrect because, like I mentioned with the out of stock option, my listing is still considered active, and I am running a sale right now, so this price, it's reflectant of the active listing with my current sale going on. But anyway, the buyer paid $28.88 for the 30 total boxes, and so after shipping, it just shipped in a padded flat rate envelope. After shipping, fees, and cost of goods, total profit on this sale, total profit on gum was $14.23. We have a Sonia Kashuk Weekender bag. It was a teal bag with a rose gold zipper. It sold for $17.89. An HP 63 black ink cartridge sold for $23.88. And Erase Makeup reusable makeup towel sold on best offer for $10. Sold a L'Oreal Paris Skincare Pure Clay Cleanser for $8 on best offer. Another HP 63 ink cartridge, but this one was a tricolor. It sold for $28.88. Ink cartridges always go really super quick, and color always does better than black in my experience. It's a box of Clairol Natural Instincts in shade 8A for a medium cool blonde, sold for $13.39. 2 boxes of Meta Appetite Control Orange Zest packets sold for $17.89. So this one was a really big one. This one was someone bought 5 lots of 2 of the Olay Regenerist Advanced Anti-Aging Night Resurfacing Elixir. So each sale was for 2 boxes, and they bought a total of 10 boxes. So 5 lots of 2, a total of 10 boxes for $116.45. That was a really good sale. There's another subscriber came in and bought a Kristen S detangling hairbrush. Thank you so much for your purchase. Bought it for $13.39. This is another one that I have lots of. I still have 20 remaining of this Palmer's Cocoa Butter Skin Therapy Cleansing Facial Oil. It's a Disney Frozen 3D Castle Puzzle, sold for $15.19. A pack of Clean and Clear Blackhead Eraser. It's a 6-count box for $7.09. Maybelline Snap Mascara Easy On Mascara, shade 305, sold for $7.99. A 4-pack of Olay Fresh Effects Bead Me Up Exfoliating Cleanser in Honeysuckle and White Tea, sold for $18.79. Olay Regenerist Night Resurfacing Elixir. Someone bought 3 of them on best offer for $45 total, so they sent me an offer for $15 a piece if they bought 3. Here is another 2-pack. This one is the Olay Regenerist Microsculpting Eye Cream and Lash Serum Duo. So it was a 2-pack of duos. Sold on best offer for $17.50. 2-pack of L'Oreal Advanced Revitalift Anti-Wrinkle Firming Lotion Moisturizer, sold for $14.87. Here's something else that came from Wholesale Ninjas, Smile Active's Power Whitening Pen in Winterberry. This one sold for $15.75 on best offer. Something else that came from my most recent Wholesale Ninjas unboxing, it's this New Chapter Whole Mega Fish Oil. You're gonna see a lot of supplements coming if I can make it down there, because of course I sold a couple hundred items this month, so I don't know if I'll be able to go through the entire list. Otherwise, this video would be way too long. In that video, I got a lot of supplements and I listed them almost immediately, and a lot of them have already sold over the month of August. So a lot of the supplements that are in here came from Wholesale Ninjas. We have a 1-a-day men's VitaCrave vitamin that I got. It was $21.28 was the sale price. Oh, skipped over this Maybelline lip liner, sold for $6.40. Milani concealer for $10.12. I had a few of these sell, 0 quantity available now. It's the Abreva cold sore treatment tubes, sold a 2-pack for $18.49. Here's another ink cartridge. This one is for the Canon 210 XL. It was a black, sold for $21.28. 2 3-packs of Oral-B Healthy Clean manual toothbrushes, sold for $7.75. Here's some e.l.f. acne fighting foundation, sold for $7.88. L'Oreal Revitalift Derm Intensives replumping ampules, sold for $11.88. Here's a stress balls. That's right, they're little stress balls. It's for stress and focus gummy supplements, sold for $14.88. There's some more Abreva. Here's a Neutrogena retinol oil, sold for $11. And then let's see, Olay Regenerist filling and sealing anti-wrinkle treatment, sold for $13.50. There's a 3-pack of Old Spice deodorant, sold for $15.09, and a single, yes, a single Old Spice deodorant. So I'm telling you guys, just because you think that someone can walk into Walmart and buy a stick of deodorant so you don't think it's worth listing, it's worth listing. So for example, this one stick, and I know a lot of you guys are not going to be impressed by this, but I'm trying to prove a point here. Stick with me. So this Old Spice deodorant, it's the original. It sold for $7.49 with free shipping, yes. But if you look at the fact that even an item that sold for $7.49 can still bring you profit as long as your cost was low enough. So I only paid around $1.16 for this deodorant in a liquidation order. It shipped for 8 ounces, which means I only paid $3.30 for the shipping label. So after supplies, fees, shipping, all of that, I still made $1.82 profit off of this sale. Even though it was only $7.49 with free shipping, I still made double my money back on my investment. I paid $1.16, I made back in profit $1.82. Now I know a lot of people probably don't think that's anything to shake a stick at, but me, I know you guys have heard me talk numerous times. I've done videos about it, about how, you know, $1 profit is still profit. You shouldn't be ashamed of little profits. You shouldn't turn your nose up at little profits. So I'll link that video up here in case you missed it, because that video is a personal favorite of mine. I love that video. But $1.82, especially if this is an item that I can get multiple times, if I can get more in and just keep selling it over and over and over again, it's $1.82 every single time it sells. And I'm sure that you can see how that can turn into being worth your time. You get what I'm saying? And now this listing is already created. If I happen to get more in, all I have to do is edit, change the quantity, and then I can sell it again. It's no more work after that beyond just simply shipping it out to my buyer after they buy it. We have some Up and Up brand Illuminating Daily Facial Moisturizer. It sold for $11.29. You can even sell store brands. They don't have to be name brand creams. A 2-pack of Olay Active Hydrating Cream. It's the original hydrating cream, sold for $15.09. Here's another one of those 2 packs of the Olay Regenerist Night Resurfacing Elixir. Took a best offer of $20 for 2 boxes. Here is a large bottle of Women's 1-a-day VitaCraves Chewy multivitamins. Took a best offer of $17 on that. There's another Abreva. 2 Curve body sprays for $23.64. Here's an Uncle Funky's Daughter Curly Magic Curl Stimulator, sold for $19.84. A 3-pack of 1-a-day Men's Pro Edge multivitamins, sold for $16.25. Here's another Smile Actives teeth whitener sold for $18.89. New Chapter Holy Basil Force supplement sold for $9.39. A CND Solar Nail and Cuticle Conditioner sold for $10.88. We have a Carol's Daughter Hair Milk Hair Moisturizing Butter, and someone also bought a Sleepy supplement. I think this was a subscriber of mine. I think if it was you, thank you. Sold for $19.50 for both. Sold a NFL New England Patriots metal can koozie, sold for $15. 2 Sublime L'Oreal Paris Deep Natural Tan Lotion, sold for $17.94. A set of Juice Organics Passion Flower Volumizing Shampoo and Conditioner set sold for $21.74. Here's another L'Oreal Sublime Deep Natural Tan, $17.94. A Doctor's Best SAMe 200 milligram. I'm not even sure what this supplement does, honestly, but it sold for $24.59. So frankly, I don't care what it does. It brought good money in. A Renew Life Mood Stress Probiotic supplement for $8.44. Here's something I want to talk about. This is kind of an anti-bolo. Let's talk about this. This is a big anti-bolo, by the way. I should probably preface this entire video by saying this is the anti-bolo. Anti-bolo. Do not be on the lookout for this. Do not sell it. As a matter of fact, I think I'm going to pull down all of my listings because I'm so sick and tired of this issue. So it's not just this particular one, but it's all varieties of this brand of deodorant. It's Myro. I think that's how it's pronounced, M-Y-R-O, Myro deodorants. So I got a ton of these in a liquidation order. It did not come from Wholesale Ninjas. It did not come from bulk. It did not come from any company that I publicly talk about, but I did get a whole lot of these, and I thought it was going to be a really good item to flip. But little did I know that these things would leak so much oil. So much oil. So it's like a plant-based deodorant. It's like an all-natural deodorant. These things have been nothing but trouble for me. No matter what I do, these suckers leak. And I should have known from the very beginning, and I shouldn't have even listed them, because even being stored in my cool basement, they would leak. Like, I could feel the oil residue start to leak. And sure enough, I sold numerous ones of these, and I've had to give a refund on almost every single one that I've sold, because buyers would receive these deodorants and they would have just leaked out and they were unusable. There were some people that were really cool about it. They were like, no, I could still use it. It's just a little messy. I had to clean it up, but I can still at least use it. But then some people would send me pictures. The deodorant was just absolutely just leaked everywhere. I wouldn't be surprised if there's a recall on these, and that's why I had so many of them. I didn't see anything talking about how they shouldn't be sold because they were hazardous to anybody, but I wouldn't be surprised if there was a recall just for quality control, because these deodorants suck. They suck. Do not sell these. If you get these, don't even list them. I'm telling you, even in the winter, they're going to leak oil. Do not sell them. Do not sell them. And if you have the balls to sell them and make money, then you're gonna have the market cornered, because I'm about ready to pull down all of my listings because I'm sick and tired of sending people refunds because they leak. Rant over. I'm not even gonna tell you how much profit I've made selling multiples of these, because I don't want to encourage you to sell them at all. Let's move on. Some natural whitening activated charcoal powder in spearmint flavor. Some ZzzQuil Pure Z's sleep aid tablets. Let's see. I'm gonna kind of just start scrolling through because I know this video is getting really, really, really long, and I wanna make sure that we see a lot of stuff here. Here's some more New Chapter supplements. It's for 55 plus men's multivitamins. Some more suntan lotion, Sundown Naturals melatonin. We have a Futuro Sport Hinged knee brace. Some Pacifica Tahitian Gardenia solid perfume stick. Here's some more of that Juice Organics. This one is the Shea Palm Smoothing Shampoo and Conditioner, sold on Best Offer for $17. Here's some 3-pack of small travel size castor oil sold for $14.29. 2-pack of Pacifica Rose Water makeup removing wipes. Here's some L'Oreal Lash Serum, solution pen, a Shea Moisture Jamaican Castor Oil Leave-In Conditioner. There's more Smile Actives Teeth Whitener. Another Get It Done coffee mug. I still have 6 left if you guys want more. This coffee mug that says, Get It Done. There's another one of those Myro freaking deodorants. I'm telling you, Anti Bolo, do not sell them. You will regret it. Kristiness Temporary Hair Tint in purple, sold for $20. Japanesque Men's Essentials Barber Shears sold for $10. Oh, here's something else that came in that Wholesale Ninjas lot, the It's Skin Mojito Moisturizing Body Lotion. And someone else also bought some golden black seed with turmeric supplements, sold for $23.03 for both of those. Some more Deep Natural tanning lotion, $17.56 on those. Some Ren Pure Tea Tree Lemon Sage 5-in-1 Hair Treatment Detangling Mist. Woo, that's a mouthful. Sold for $11.98. Someone bought 3 tubs of this Pacifica Slay All Day Less Stress, More Hustle nutritional supplement. They bought 3 for $22.50. Here's a fanny pack that came out of that. I had unboxed a palette that came from Wholesale Ninjas that was all brand new Target Master Case merchandise. I had an entire case of these fanny packs by A New Day. Sold another one for $14 on best offer. So we can see there's a running theme here. There's more of the cocoa. Like, you guys can see that, I'm telling you, that's the power of multiple quantity listings. You guys see a lot of the same things over and over and over again. And here's a 2-pack of Garnier Color Orchid. It's the cool light denim. It's kind of like a blue shade of permanent hair color, sold for $15. A 5-pack of Align Probiotics sold for $27 for 5 bottles. Here's a Duke Men's Canon Cologne Signature Sample Set. It's 4 different of their cologne scents for $34.88. Someone bought 2 packs of Vicks ZzzQuil Nighttime Sleep Aid. It was the dye-free one. They bought two lots, so 4 total bottles for $39.76. More tanning lotion. Here's a Ray Pre and Probiotic sold for $10.34. More tanning lotion. It's summertime, baby. It's another Johnson & Johnson First Aid Kit. More tanning lotion. Some Garnier Root Amp hair mousse sold for $13. Another Revlon Color Silk sold for $10.34. Another Contigo water cup sold for $12.24. Some Trojan Magnum Thin condoms. Yeah, you can sell condoms on eBay. It's okay. Nobody gonna be mad at you. If anything, they'll probably be appreciative. So $9.99 for some condoms. A 3-pack of women's 1-a-day multivitamins for $23.29. Some L'Oreal Magic Perfecting Face Primer sold for $9.97. Some Rock Retinol Correction Hydration Cream sold for $15. Some Maybelline Dream Fresh BB Cream sold for $7.50. 2-pack of Crest 3D White Diamond Strong Toothpaste sold for $12.49. A 2-pack of Method X Minted Ocean Drift Hand Washing Foaming Hand Soap sold for $21.49. Someone bought 2 lots of 3 of these Maybelline Baby Lips Crystal Moisturizing Lip Balm in shade Crystal Kiss, sold for $30.38. So 6 total tubes of this Maybelline Baby Lips. 6 tubes sold for $30.38. A 2-pack of big bottles of Digestive Advantage Daily Probiotics for kids sold for $19.69. 2 jars of Peach Slices Charcoal Facial Peel sold for $14.22. Some Maybelline Master Highlighting Bronzer sold for $6, but even $6 can bring profit if your cost of goods is low enough. So you can see here the running theme, but I know this video, My camera battery has already died once. I see the timer going for over an hour. I should probably cut this before you guys grow tired of me and never want to watch another video again. Thank you again so much for watching. If you like this kind of video, please do remember to hit the thumbs up before you leave. It lets me know that you like this kind of content, and it also lets YouTube know that other people might like this kind of content, so it does definitely help out my channel. Just tapping the like button just once, turn it blue. It helps my channel out a lot. I really appreciate it. If you haven't yet subscribed, please do consider subscribing and ring the notification bell. That way you'll be notified whenever I post a new video. Don't forget to check the video description. I will put a lot of useful information in there, as well as the coupon codes for Wholesale Ninjas. Remember, those coupon codes expire at the end of September, so make sure to take advantage of them while it's there. And again, thank you to Wholesale Ninjas for sponsoring this sold video. Please feel free to ask any questions down in the comments below. And again, thank you so much for watching. I will see you guys with my next video. Bye-bye.